Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright? Now look, so for this one, this gonna be about Antoine Massey. Who is Antoine Massey, Mr. Roll Up? You know exactly who that goofball is. You know what? I ain't even gonna talk no more. Check this out.
17 days after 10 men scaled a jailhouse fence to freedom at the Orleans Justice Center, Antoine Massey, one of two men still on the run, pleads his case in social media videos. Good evening, I'm Meg Gatto.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. A law enforcement source tells Fox 8 investigators believe it is Massey in the videos and that they are actively looking into them. Gabby Killett shares more on Massey's message.
Lauren, Meg, Antoine Massey pleads his case on social media, calling on President Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian, and multiple rappers for help as he maintains his innocence. Now, Massey claims the domestic abuse battery case he was booked with was filed by a jealous girlfriend. Massey calls the state of Louisiana corrupt for keeping him incarcerated and presents paperwork and his video that he says supports his innocence.
I'm showing y'all, the whole world, how corrupted the state of Louisiana is. I'm an innocent man. Yes, in my past, I made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say mistakes. I was just young. You know what I'm saying? But the system has failed a lot of people and not just me.
Now, Massey says he was facing life in prison and claims he left the jail because he was treated unfairly by the legal system. He also contests that he ever threatened a jail maintenance worker who was arrested in connection with the escape.
They try to paint a picture of me as this big old bad guy who I threatened Sterling, the maintenance man. How did I threaten you, bro? You can't even come around me without a deputy being on the tip.
And we'll have more on these videos coming up in our newscasts at 9 and 10.
All right. So look, right? What's up with dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way possible he could think that he about to just get away. Like, come on, man. Let's be realistic, man. We know what the internet is. The internet is the police, bro. And you on the internet showing your face and talking shit, like you trying to manipulate the system, saying that the system is corrupt and all of this bullshit when you just escaped jail. Hold on. I got one more I want y'all to hear. All right?
Bounty hunter who has captured escapee Antoine Massey before says it's only a matter of time before Massey and Derek Groves are caught again.
As Rob Besson reports, with the reward money now increased, dozens of bounty hunters may be looking to cash in.
I've dealt with Massey. I've personally arrested Massey.
Bail bondsman and electronic monitor specialist Matt Dennis has apprehended dozens of escaped prisoners and knows firsthand what escaped Orleans Parish inmate Antoine Massey is capable of.
When we dealt with Massey, I warned my team, be careful, he's playing stupid. You could tell that he wasn't stupid. You knew that he was looking for opportunities. So I actually made them use the full gear, the handcuffs, the shackles, and everything after he escaped us.
Dennis recaptured Massey in November of 2023, 2 hours after he cut off an electronic monitor.
But when I saw his face on television after he escaped, I went, you got to be kidding me.
Now Massey, who's wanted for rape and kidnapping in St. Tammany, as well as domestic abuse and theft in Orleans Parish.
Rape and kidnapping? I see why he escaped. Rape and kidnapping.
Along with Derek Groves, who's been linked to 4 killings, remain on the loose, and Dennis isn't surprised.
Massey's going to be high up on the food chain when it came to planning this. He didn't follow people out this hole. This is somebody who worked this and made this happen.
This is video just posted on an Instagram account by Massey, which a law enforcement source says they are now looking into. He's proclaiming his innocence. This video notwithstanding, last week authorities raised a reward of $50,000 for Massey's rearrest, and some bounty hunters may be encouraged.
The last I know, there was 900 licensed bail agents in Louisiana.
Matt Dennis says Derek Groves and Antoine Massey are still out because clearly they had a better escape plan with resources.
Whatever they're hiding with, it's got to be funded. When that funding runs out, they're not going to be hiding anymore.
Dennis says one thing more than any other often forces people on the run to resurface.
Believe it or not, in our world, looking for people, when the number one thing that drives a guy back out of hiding is he needs a shower.
And Dennis and others say it's only a matter of time.
They're going to get tired and frustrated as they try to move around Louisiana or move around the metropolitan area. They know the walls are closing in.
Any thoughts on where they might be?
Not far. They're not far.
And Matt Dennis says wider use of facial recognition technology could have possibly resulted in the escapees being recaptured by now. Again, the reward has been increased to $50,000 on both Massey and Groves. If you know anything about their whereabouts, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 822-11.
All right. Nah, what I got to say about this, right? Bro, a goofy, man. He a goofy. And he proving it by showing his face on the internet. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you are a wanted man. You escaped custody. Not only did you escape custody, you escaped jail. It wasn't like the police threw the cuffs on you. They took you down to the station. They was processing you, and somehow, some way, you slid out the door. No, you was already processed in. You was in jail clothes. You was in a cell, bro. You was all the way processed in, and you escaped. They don't care what you talking about. Even if you do got a valid point as to them locking you up the wrong way or whatnot, at the end of the day, that's why they have a court system. The court system determines if you are innocent or not. Not you when you want to, and then you go escape jail, and then you hop on Instagram saying, "Oh, y'all corrupt. Y'all wasn't supposed to lock me up." Blah blah blah. Like they don't want to hear that shit. They want your capture. They don't care what you talking about. They don't give a fuck what you talking about. You could be 100% right. You escape custody. You do not escape custody, bro. You don't do it. And not only you do it, you hop on the internet. You forgot the internet is their system. What the fuck is you doing? You want to get caught. See, this is the thing, right? You gotta understand when you a wanted man, you is sweating. You know what I'm saying? Like literal sweat and general sweat. You sweating because you gotta damn drop that phone. You sweating because how can I put this? Um, you sweating because you got the police on your head. You know what I'm saying? You sweating because you looking over your shoulder everywhere you go. First of all, let me bag it up. Hold up. They not going nowhere. Derrick Rose and Antoine Massey, they ain't going nowhere. Wherever they at, they hiding out in a house somewhere, in a basement, in a garage, something. They hiding out somewhere. They not out here walking around. So we not gonna say that they hiding out somewhere. And just like the bounty hunter said, it's only gonna be a matter of time. You gotta come out. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta come out. And they just said that they not far. They might not know where they at, but they ain't far. You know what I'm saying? They know that. They know that they in reach. They know that. I'm gonna say this, right? I predict that Antoine Massey is gonna get caught within the next week. I believe within the next couple of days, but I'm gonna just give it a week. You know what I'm saying? So Today is Tuesday. I say by next Tuesday, he be caught. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I say that, right? Okay, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm blowed. I didn't smoke 3 blunts. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get this out because I seen this come across my feed, and y'all know I'm following this story. You know what I'm saying? So I got to put this out here to make y'all understand what's going on right here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he got to come out. You know what I'm saying? And when he come out, you gotta think. Just like they said, they got facial recognition. And I said this in my last videos about these inmates. They have facial recognition. So they gonna catch your face somehow, someday. You gotta come out from wherever you at. You can't stay there forever. Wherever you at, whoever harboring you or whatever, they gonna get tired. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be like, look, you ain't left the house. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get nothing done. Blah, blah, blah. You making it hot for me. The police sniffing around here. Blah, blah, blah. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only a matter of time, man. As soon as he step outside, clink, clink, it's over for both of them. You know what I'm saying? So they getting away with hiding out wherever they at right now. But I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time, man. They gonna catch them boys. And Derrick Groves, he wanted for 4 murders. You know what I'm saying? He locked up on 4 murders. I understand why they escaped. You know what I'm saying? Antoine Massey got a raping, kidnapping, and Derrick got fucking murders. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what I was saying before about dudes that crash out in prison, like the guys that got cell phones, escape, tattooing, knives, and all of that shit. Them is the straight crash outs. You know what I'm saying? Because they got some time. They ain't going nowhere. So they with all that goofy shit because they not going nowhere. And like I said before, the guys that's going home, they don't indulge in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they about to go home. So when you see niggas in jail doing any of that shit I just named, they crash outs. They got time. They not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they do what they do. They do it for attention. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't got nothing else. You know? So with that being said, all these guys that escape, they all crash outs. You know what I'm saying? And this Antoine Massey dude is the goofiest one of them all. But he the ringleader. You know what I'm saying? He the one that set all this shit up. And no, I ain't snitching none of that dumb shit. This is the truth. They just said it in the video. That he the head honcho of this. You know what I'm saying? And I had already said that before then because I already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? And now he's saying that, you know, the janitor or uh maintenance guy let him out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, it don't matter who let you out. You escaped. You know what I'm saying? What is it that you not understanding about that? You made this dumbass video on Instagram, trying to plead your case and shit, talking about you was let out and all of this shit. It don't matter, bro. You did not get released from custody. It's a whole process to get released. You know what I'm saying? It's not when you want to be released and how you want to release it. It's how they release you. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole process. How is it that you passed that whole process and escaped out of jail, ran off, you ducking, hiding, knowing you got this big ass reward on your head? It went from 20K to 50K. Now they talking about bounty hunters on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you can't move, you can't do nothing. And the damn bounty hunters that they put on the news was some bounty hunters that caught your ass before. because you had cut off a tether before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a history of escape. And you got this rape, kidnapping shit going on. He getting life in prison. And he know that. That's why he on the internet right now pleading his case. Because, believe it or not, he know better than to be on the internet. But he tired of running. He tired of running. That's what it is. He tired of running. He, how can I put it? He ready to surrender, but before he surrender, he want to get his message out there. You know what I'm saying? He want to get his message out there because he know he caught. He know the time winding down. He know what it is. So the smart thing for him to do is to jump on Instagram and make a video talking about them and how they corrupt and what they did and all of this shit. Bro, you escape jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what you talking about. You don't escape jail, bro. And the sad part of it is he was in the county jail, meaning he didn't even make it to the joint. He was in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? And he motherfucking crashed out in the county jail. So he was still fighting his case. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a chance of going home. Now, of course, he had a very small chance, probably not a chance, but at least he could have fought that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he straight escaped. What does that tell you? He's guilty. He ain't even finished fighting his case. You know what I'm saying? If he would have went the trial or whatever, got found guilty, and then he got sentenced, went to prison, then he escaped from there. Okay, I could respect that a little more because you didn't already went through all the court dates, you got sentenced, you gone. I can understand that then. But you still in the county. You still got time. You still can fight this. You know what I'm saying? And you escape. You guilty. Even if you not guilty, guess what? Now you is. Because you ran. You are a threat to society. You have a $50,000 bounty on your head right now. And if they don't find you within the next couple of days or so, guess what? That bounty gonna go up again. It's gonna go up to 75,000, 100,000, whatever it's gonna take. If they got to take it to 500,000, guess what? It's gonna happen. You know why? Because it's the government. That's their money. They print and burn that shit. So it's nothing for them to whip up $500,000 real quick to catch your ass. Oh, okay. They still ain't caught you at the 500,000. Okay, here go $1,000,000. Whoever catch them, we got $1,000,000 for you. You don't even necessarily got to bring them out in no handcuffs or call. You know, you don't got to do none of that. Just whenever you see him, just call us. Let us know where he at. We gonna surveillance that whole area, and we just gonna grab him. So, and that's $1,000,000 to your name. You don't gotta grab them. You don't gotta confront them. Matter of fact, don't confront them. Just if you see him anywhere, let us know instantly. We gonna lock down that whole area. And guess what? You don't gotta tell us where you at. All you gotta say is, "Hey, I seen him. He here." And they gonna track your location off your phone. What you think all this 4G, 5G, drop your location, you know what I'm saying? That iPhone shit, you know, you share locations and all of that, Google Maps, you know, all of these apps on your phone, touch screen. What do you think all this is? It's all recording. That's all it is. It's all recording. So they know your every move. They know everything you got going on. And you just escaped jail and you had one of their devices. Not only you had a device, but you on the device recording on Instagram. When everybody know the feds is all over Instagram. And here you is an escapee from the county jail and you is making a video on Instagram, he gonna be caught real soon. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, it's gonna be some bounty hunters that's gonna catch him. This is my prediction. It's gonna be the bounty hunters. You know what I'm saying? Because the bounty hunters, they dig a little deeper than the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, they laying in bushes, they popping out of trash cans. You know, they doing all of it. You know what I'm saying? They doing all that. The police, they looking for tips. They waiting on somebody to call them and drop a location, shit like that. The bounty hunters, they laying in your grass. You know what I'm saying? They waiting on you. They there for you. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that the bounty hunters gonna catch them, and it ain't even gonna be for the money, because bounty hunters, that whole firm bounty firm, millions of dollars. All of them firms. You know what I'm saying? So they not hurting for no cheese or none of that. They just want the recognition that they got 'em, that they caught them. You know what I'm saying? So them bounties, just what they said, them bounties looking to cash in. Yeah, that 50 grand, cool. But they want that recognition because they know that the system really want this guy. And that, and whatever bounty can catch him, he gonna be good. That firm, that bounty firm that catch him, the system gonna vouch for that bounty firm. Period. They gonna vouch for them. The system is gonna vouch for that bounty firm. They gonna be like, hey, he caught an escapee. Damn, well, this bounty firm, and yeah, the individual that catch him himself too. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hold that whole firm and that individual bounty or bounty hunters, how many it take to catch this guy. They gonna hold them up in high regards. You know what I'm saying? And that's what them bounty hunters want. They want that recognition. So please believe them bounties about to lay in your grass, bro. And you dropped your location by recording a video on Instagram is crazy work. And not only that, you on there talking against the state, talking about how corrupt they is and all of this bullshit. Bro, you have a rape/kidnapping case. You don't have no right to talk about nobody being wrong. You are wrong. You are Mr. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? And here you is on Instagram trying to manipulate everybody, make everybody believe that you innocent and the state is wrong. But you escaped jail. If you was innocent, you would have went through your court dates. You would have got found not guilty, and you would have got let out the right way. And then after you got out, guess what would have happened? You could have pleaded your case over the internet then and filed a lawsuit, got you some money or whatever, proved your point, boom, moved on with your life. But no, you escaped custody. And you think you about to just be on the internet popping your shit, bro, they tracking your location right now. They know where you at right now. All they doing is gearing up. You know what I'm saying? They got you. That's their system, man. Instagram is their system. Facebook is their system. TikTok is all of that shit that everybody be on. YouTube, everything, whatever you into, Pandora, Apple Music, whatever, any apps on your phone, it's tied to them. That's they shit. What you think them 5G towers went up during COVID was about? That's cameras, that's recording, that's facial recognition. The whole world is under watch because of people like you that escape custody. The whole world is under surveillance, man. The whole world. So they about to make an example out of you when they catch you. All of y'all cooked anyway. You know what I'm saying? But When they catch you, they gonna do you bad. And guess what? This time when they catch you, you not just gonna be in jail, bro. You gonna be in that turtle suit for probably like the first 10 years of your time. You know what I'm saying? Like they about to put you in a turtle suit, bro. You about to be strapped down in a room. You know what I'm saying? With nothing. That's where you about to be at. Cause you escaped their custody. You trying to embarrass them and make them look like um they not secure. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make them look bad. So guess what? They about to do you bad. They about to do you real bad. Real bad. They about to beat your ass. They about to put you in the cell with Damon from Friday at the Next or the Green Mile. They gonna put you in the cell with one of them. They gonna let them have their way with you. You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna put you in the cell by yourself. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do you bad, man. They gonna come back, beat your ass some more, all of that, because you don't escape their system, bro. Flat out. Then you escape their system just to jump on Instagram talking shit about them. Like, what? What? Your time is about to be hard, my nigga. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to be bad. They about to do you bad. Just like I spoke on that last guy some videos ago about the Ohio dude that killed the cop after the cops killed his son because his son was in a stolen kid. The cops whooped up on him. Bro jumped out the whip, ran, had a gun on him. He got in, the police chased him down. They ended up shooting him and killing him. Daddy seen the video. He turned around, jump in the car, fly down the street, run over a damn cop. Now he in jail, locked up, going to court. And he in there staring the cops down, looking crazy and all of that. Like, dog, you know what the fuck you setting yourself up for? Like, they already about to fuck you up for killing one of their fellow officers. You know what I'm saying? They about to treat you bad for that anyway. And now you in court looking crazy. Like, what the fuck? Y'all be thinking this shit is a game. Like, Antoine Massey gonna see when they catch him. They gonna make an example out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna do him dirty. They gonna take his phone privileges. They gonna take he not gonna have no privileges. Let's just put it that way. He not gonna have no privileges. No phone privileges, no outside, no nothing. He is an escapee. And after they escaped, they left a damn letter on the wall saying too easy. LOL. If you was innocent, why would you leave a note saying too easy? Saying, oh yeah, this shit was easy. Escaping this motherfucker was nothing. Goofy, straight crash out, like I said. So again, I'm gonna end it this way. You know what I'm saying? I predict within the next week, I say within the next few days, he gonna get caught. But I'm gonna stretch it on a larger scale, and I'm gonna just call it a week. He gonna be caught. They investigating his Instagram right now as we speak. They is investigating his Instagram. You could believe that. You know what I'm saying? They all on it, and they about to track his ass down. They already got his location. You know what I'm saying? They already got him tracked. You know, that's their system. They got him tracked, and they said he did this on his own Instagram account. Not like he just went live on somebody's shit or anything, got caught in a picture or none of that. He went on his own Instagram account. You think they don't got his low? They know right where that fool at. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you put a damn spotlight on you. Straight up. Big. They pinging them towers. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, he over here. On his Instagram account. He's over here. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, okay. Watch. His ass is good as done. Mark my words. Him and that last one, Derrick Rose, both of them. But Antoine Massey, you gonna get it the worst, bro. I'm calling it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it right now. Alright? How about that? How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.